in our students. We left off on Friday, some of us only getting part of our run and gun interview footage completed. And so, for that reason, we are going to be continuing with that work in the first part of this week before we move on to tutorials about how to work on WeVideo, which will be our video editing software this year. Those of you who are cohort B and R are not in school today. Therefore, we're going to be doing a supplemental activity that's just going to hone in our skills on how to really see what well done news packages look like. And so what I've done for us today is I have highlighted several of the broadcast stories of the year for the National Scholastic Press Association, which is, its acronym is NSPA. So these are the top 3 NSPA broadcast stories that I'm going to be providing to you in a Google form, and I'm going to ask you about their strengths and their weaknesses, perhaps. You could take a look. I provided for you here a list of all the news, they call them their pacemakers. Let me highlight this and show you kind of what that's going to look like if you want to check it out because you're interested. In addition to broadcast story of the year, you will find, cartoon of the year, design of the year, digital story of the year. These are their news reporting, like live news shows that they have done. You really can get a sense of what exactly goes on at other schools, and it's really quite impressive. And it's my goal one day to help to make Hamilton be one of those. I have the 2019 winners because the 2020 art will be announced this fall. But back to our task. I want you to consider when you're watching these videos the type of questions that the reporter must have asked, the framing and composition of the shots, the story angle, and the reporter's voiceover or stand up. These are winners. These are some of the best of the best. And so what you'll see when you click on the Google form is just our introductory material here with your last name, first name, class period, and cohort. And then I'll ask you to play these. Now you have to play them within the actual form. It won't go full screen, I don't think. And so I ask you a couple things. I'll say, what's one thing this piece does well and explain? What's another this does well and explain? Is there anything you may have changed and added to make more effective? I feature second places, which is on senior parking lots. People usually like to watch this one. Same questions, and then anything that you would add or change or could add or change to make it more effective. And then I have first place, the first place video here. Hopefully what you'll see from going through these is really what makes an effective news package. Now, one element we haven't spoken of yet is B-roll, which is something we're going to talk about on Wednesday in our all remote day. As also we're going to get set up with some WeVideo tutorials to get introduced so that Thursday and Friday we can start working with these in the edit doc. So I understand that video editing will be new to some of us, but I think you'll find that it's pretty user-friendly, and we'll be learning together as WeVideo is a new interface for me to work with as well. Okay, good luck.